What's up, YouTubers? PokeJediTrek's here. So, before we get started on today's cooking video, I have a couple of things I'd like to bring up. First of all, I apologize about my last cooking video about the format. It's just, my mother was working from home, and her office was right near the kitchen, and I didn't want to disturb her. And besides, most of the time she's a little bit full of chagrin about me shooting these cooking videos outside my bedroom and stuff because of privacy concerns, but I've been trying to tell her, I've been trying to assure her that I have everything under control, and if I didn't, we'd be laying low in the country right now, and I wouldn't be able to do this for you. Yeah, so I would like to say thank you for respecting our privacy when I make these videos. So yeah, basically I gotta say thanks. And second, as many of you know, the COVID-19 pandemic is about to end with lots of people getting vaccinated, and that rates around the United States are going down. And which means, and you know that large outdoor gatherings, albeit indoors or outdoors, are common sparkers for outbreaks. So, with a lot of people getting vaccinated and stuff, I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to bring up what I'm going to be making for today's cooking video. I'm going to be showing you how to make fudge from scratch, which would be a pretty good dessert when you're at a large gathering. So, let's go over what we need. So to make fudge, you are going to need some evaporated milk. You'll also need corn syrup, vanilla extract. You'll also need butter or olive oil, and you'll need sugar and cocoa powder. And let's give you here's a health tip for you, is to use Splenda in place of sugar, as well as olive oil in place of butter, because it's typically healthier for you. It's if you want to make healthier fudge. And make sure you use light corn syrup as well. Anyway, let's get started. So first things first, you're going to mix 1.5 cups of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder into a bowl, into a saucepan, and you're going to mix it together. Then as you mix, once it's been adequately mixed, you're going to add half a cup of evaporated milk, which will make 4 ounces, and 3.5 tablespoons of light corn syrup. 1.5 tablespoons. Yeah, I want to make sure I phrased it right. Okay, so I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of light corn syrup. Okay, now that you got your evaporated milk and corn syrup in, you're going to turn on the burner to medium heat, and you're going to stir it up until let it cook until it reaches about 240 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you don't have a candy thermometer, this is going to be really tricky. And being one without a candy thermometer, so keep in mind I've never done this before, so good luck. So good luck to you if you ever try to do this. Okay, it's starting to boil a little bit. Now, I'm going to keep stirring it until it's been thoroughly heated up. And here's a little trick. I filled this mixing bowl up with cold water. If you drip a small drop of the mixture into cold water, and if it hardens, or if it forms a soft ball, meaning it is done. Okay, now that it's done, you need to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 1.5 teaspoons, and you'll need 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whoa! The steam must be fogging up the lens on my camera. That'd actually make a cool special effect for a music video. Okay, so now you're gonna mix this up. And then once everything's been mixed up, you're going to transfer it to a baking dish, and then you're going to pour it onto a greased rectangular glass dish, and let it mix and let it harden. Okay, that doesn't leave much to the imagination, but it isn't much fudge. But was trying not to make a lot. But yeah. So now you're gonna let this sit. So now you're gonna let this mixture harden, and you're gonna spread it evenly throughout the entire dish itself. And then you're gonna let the fudge sit for a few hours, or if you're in a quick rush, put it in the fridge. And put it in the fridge or the freezer for a minute, for an hour or two, until it's hard enough. Okay, so I gave it enough time to chill, so now I'm going to cut into them to see how it looks. Just to see how it turned out. I think I need to let it sit for several more hours, and unfortunately I do not have enough time for taste testings, because by the time it's cooled down and ready for a taste test, I'll be out of time. So anyway, that's how you make fudge from scratch. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.